What up, folks? I'm Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultrazilla News Weekend Update, the only toy news not for reviews, but for all of yous. On this episode, we got a lot to talk about, but we could have had a little bit more, but I'm holding back a couple of items, mostly because I wanted to do separate videos on these, but also because, like, it's better for me not to talk as much, and these two items would have had me talking just a little bit too much, kind of dealing with yet more issues, so talking, I want to keep to a minimum this time, even though there's a lot to talk about. So without any further ado, let's get to the news. First up, we have the official pics of the SH MONSTERARTS Yu-Gi-Oh! Stardust Dragon, and while it looks alright and it's got some nice effect parts, I gotta tell you, of all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Releases so far, it might be my least favorite one, even behind the Dark Magician. Even though, I don't know, technically I probably like this better than Dark Magician, I just think that one probably looks a little bit better. Something about this, I don't know, it feels a little too spindly, I'm not sure. It's just not doing it for me. But, you know, we'll see when it comes out if I decide to get it or not. I haven't gotten some of the other releases so far from Yu-Gi-Oh! So we shall see, we shall see. From REVOLTECH, continuing on the Yu-Gi-Oh! They continuing their own line, and they are doing Utopia, and this one looks pretty cool as well. REVOLTECH has also thrown their hat into the Dan ring with their own Okaroon, so I'll definitely be looking forward to seeing how that turns out. Back to Bandai, and they're doing a Mazinger Z, a giant Shinder, which looks really, really cool. More importantly, they are doing a Proplica hover, a Popanica, actually, not Proplica, that's a different line. Popanica hover powder that's gonna go on his head. Now, that's a really cool idea and a nice way to combine the two lines in a way that really, really makes sense and just adds value to both pieces. Very, very nicely done. I enjoyed it. It's probably not getting these, but it's awesome. Tamashii also unveiled a brand new line of like art pieces, which is interesting. They're kind of like 3D art pieces. I've seen people do this for years, so it's not like something completely new, but it's well done, I have to say. If you've seen some reviewers review the Japanese version of the Godzilla action figure, Godzilla 1991, don't fret, it is coming to the US. Bandai America has posted it, so it is on its way. Do look out for pre-order, so don't worry, you don't have to pay an exorbitant amount of shipping to get this one. In the FIGUARTS line, there is a 40th anniversary Broly coming out from Dragon Ball, 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball. This is very, very nice. If the Soul Chogokin was a little bit too pricey for you, Bandai's got you covered because they are doing an HG model kit of a Ryujin. That's right, it's going to be a combiner of the two pieces that come together. I forget the two individuals' names right now. But yeah, it's very cool that they're doing this. Then in the Metal Robot Spirits line from Mashinhiro Wataru, we are getting Ryu Maru. Yeah, it's a mouthful, but it's very cool. I've always liked this particular robot, so it's very, very nice. Though I haven't really gotten anything from this in a long time. Then Chogokin Robocon is coming out as a 50th anniversary version. This is very nice if you like old school Bandai robots, Japanese robots in general. Robocon is definitely a classic. The SHF Berserk line continues with Guts, the Band of the Hawk version, so you can go back in time and see this more normal version of Guts. Then we are getting a Spider-Man Noir who comes with a little bit of a Peter Porker. This is a nice little 2-pack. I believe this was previously announced, and these are just the official picks. But, you know, I gotta show them. They are looking very, very nice for sure. Then there's a FIGUARTS Zero Goku and Supreme Kai, both in their mini forms. from Dragon Ball Damien. This is a really nice looking piece, honestly. Good job here, Tamashi. And Bandai has some Godzilla mini puppets coming out, so finger puppets, I should say. For fans of those, you know, you could check them out even on Big Bad Toy Store or HLJ right now. Moving along, Star Ace has a wicked looking Mecha Godzilla from Godzilla versus Kong versus Godzilla, and it's looking awesome. There's a deluxe version and a regular version, and both are beautiful. And Fujinami has a Mecha King Ghidorah kit coming, so if you're into those, do check out HLJ, link down below. Easy Hobby has a awesome looking Space Godzilla coming out as well, so if you're looking for a more high-end Space Godzilla, this might be the one for you. Let's talk some Mondo with their Clayface first. Their official picks and pre-order went up. This is beautiful. I love Clayface. Probably not getting this, but I do love it. Then there is an Entertainment Earth exclusive yellow Juggernaut. And also a Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim, who's a great character. So if you dig any of these, they're all up in various places, including a new variant of the Saucer Godzilla, which is up at the Godzilla US shop. And also at the Godzilla US shop, if you need a pen holder, there's Godzilla pen holders as well. We talked about Mini Force recently, and we're going to talk about it again because Frozen Tiger is coming in, and I'm just loving these guys. And apparently, this one and the last one I talked about, the Kaiser Rex, form a bigger robot, so do stay tuned as that comes together. Storm Collectibles has a new line called Storm Arena coming soon, where they're doing like actual 1/12 scale figures. As you can see, they're doing Street Fighters, which I'm not too interested in, but honestly there's gonna be more in this line that will pique my interest. Not this one in particular. This is from that Netflix anime. I forget what it's called. But, I mean, the figures do look nice. We'll see. I will be interested in Darkstalkers, which is one of their lines that they're teasing. Even though I had many as a kid, I haven't been getting the McFarlane DC Superpowers relaunch line. But you can be sure that I will be getting Lobo, because I love me some Lobo. Let's talk some Good Smile with this awesome looking clear green Motoroid Getter 1. Wow, this looks absolutely incredible. I mean, it's a kit, so I'm not going to do it, but, I mean, look, it's amazing. Then we got a couple of more Evangelions coming in the line, and they both look really nice. I do like me some Eva 02, as you guys know, so, nah, I'm still not getting them. In their Gatai line, the Big Bam Bravern is continuing with Superbia, which is an excellent robot in the anime, and he does combine with Bravern, which is a very cool. And then we're getting a bunch of other super robots. I'm just going to show some here, including this dude that is going to be part of the Hagani works as well, and that combines with Dankuga. Unix Square is doing a very unique thing. They're releasing 3 versions of the VF1J from Robotech in robot mode, in the Gerwalk mode, and in jet mode. So if you want them, you could get them all individually without having to ever have to transform these guys. How novel. Why has this never been done before? Mattel is doing Thundercats X Masters of the Universe. With the success of the TMNT crossover, they're doing Thundercats, and I mean, it's a no-brainer. And this is both their properties. Like, why hasn't this happened sooner? I don't get it. And they're very much the same genre. So, very cool. Obviously, they look fantastic. So, I don't know. I might be interested in. NECA has a Last Ronin Casey Jones coming out. I don't know the story behind this, but he does look really cool. I always like Casey Jones. But I haven't been collecting these, so that's okay. And then our pals at DST are bringing back their Tron line in fancy arcade-style boxes, kind of like that big set that they did, which was very cool. So it's good to see these gonna be back out like this. And just in to end off, SUPER7 is doing a set of blind boxes for Walmart, and they are Godzilla themed. This is the Godzilla Monster Island box, and they do look nice. Find them and collect them all. Why not? And there you go, guys. That's the Ultra Z News. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. Until next time, peace out, peeps.